Hey everyone, it's Prithvi Arvind, and I'm here in this review for J Baby, the new film directed by Suresh Mari, and starring Urvasi, Atikati Dinesh, and also Lolu Sabamaran in the lead roles. Now, this movie reminded me of other films and other shows, namely Alepaide, Ayoti, and also the Tamana starring series November Story. Now, why I'm saying Alepaide and Ayoti is because the first half of the film is kind of like a mixture of those two movies. In Alepaide, a protagonist is trying to find a loved one, and while he's trying to find her, he has flashbacks about his time with his loved one. In this film, the two protagonists, who are brothers, they're trying to find their mother, and during their search, they have these flashbacks where they have interactions with the mother and also what happened during the time that they were living with her. And also, the film kind of reminded me of Ayoti in the first half, where it's kind of like a lost in translation kind of moment with the two protagonists, where they're in a different area, they don't know the language, and they have someone helping them guide their way towards finding their mother. The second half of the film is kind of like a little more of a comedic version of the November Story miniseries that Tamana had started. And J Baby overall is a very solid film. I think that it's mainly buoyed up to a higher standard because of the performance of Urvasi. Urvasi is a very talented, very brilliant performer. I think that this movie is a testament towards her brilliance as a comedic and dramatic actress. I think that she is one of the greatest of her generation, and this is another testament towards her abilities and her place in Tamil cinema history in terms of a performer. Now, when she's not on screen, the film kind of falters here and there, but it's still a solid movie overall. And ironically, I kind of felt like the movie was kind of like Vikram in a way too, because the first half of the film, you barely see Urvasi overall. You see her during like flashback scenes, and whenever they talk about her, her presence is felt, but it's mainly during the second half of the film where you really see her character and where she really becomes the main focal point of the film. I give the film an 8.5 out of 10. It's a solid movie. I felt like Urvasi is the main reason why it's very solid in the first place, but whenever she's on screen, it becomes a very beautiful and somewhat touching film in terms of talking about how we need to care about our parents and how much struggles our parents went through in terms of bringing us up, and how we need to be there for them in the later stages in their lives. So yeah, it's an 8.5 out of 10. Let me know in the comments below once you've seen it, your thoughts on J Baby.